Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron and it's Sunday, so you know what that means. It's time for my weekly news roundup for week 31. So much news in the gaming ARPG scene that I was able to be picky with this week's stories, and as always, everything is timestamped in the description below if you want to bounce around. Now, like I've been telling everybody, if you haven't heard, right now we are doing our first giveaway, and it is going to be my purple custom Action RPG hat, signed if you'd like, and a free copy of Last Epoch. And the way to enter is to go over to my Twitch and subscribe to the channel. The first 50 people that subscribed will be entered to get those prizes, and I will do a wheel live spin to see who wins. Should be a whole lot of fun. It is the first link in the description below. All right, let's not waste any time and jump right into this. Our first story takes us to the world of Pearl Abyss, and unfortunately some bad news. Crimson Desert has been delayed. Now this is the follow-up title to Black Desert. Listen to this. Following in the footsteps of Quantum Break, Pearl Abyss took to Twitter to announce their up-and-coming open world Crimson Desert has been delayed. So here is the official communication. We are currently hard at work developing Crimson Desert, which is rapidly evolving with new adventures and exciting experiences. However, we have decided that the need to dedicate more time to adding new ideas for an even deeper and more enriching game. Therefore, in order to create the best possible experience, all while ensuring the health and safety of everyone involved in delivering the game, we have decided to delay Crimson Desert release. We will provide an updated schedule in the future. So that totally sucks. This is a game that I am looking forward to playing. I've covered it in the past, and I was curious as to why they haven't dropped any recent communication on it in a while. This is why. Crimson Desert officially delayed. This week, Tribes of Midgard officially launched 1.0, and they are very excited about the amount of sales that they saw. Co-op survival game Tribes of Midgard sells through more than 250,000 copies in 3 days, planting 40,000 trees to celebrate. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. 250,000 copies, that's not that much. AAA titles will sell 10 million copies in the first day. You have to remember that this is an indie studio that is producing this title. 250,000 copies in between the prices of $20 and $30 is a very large sum of money. So very interesting. And this is one of the games that I streamed multiple times on my Twitch platform. Go check it out. It was a really good time. We are very excited to announce that Midgard has been protected by over 250,000 knights. Thank you to our growing community for your continued support and for helping us achieve this amazing milestone. Now, this game, I did a first impressions video on it. It was a lot of fun playing with friends. I don't know if it would be fun in a solo experience. You can play the game solo for sure. I did. Playing with friends was a whole lot better. And this game is basically, it is marketed as a survival ARPG. It is a tower defense game. Basically, you have this picture's perfect. You have this tree here in the middle, and you have to defend it once every single day. And that's it. And you go as many days as you possibly can. The game does still need some development, but as far as like the core roots of it, it will likely have a bright future. Anybody out there still playing Guild Wars 2? Well, I've got some exciting information for you today. Guild Wars 2 End of Dragons launches February 2022, and this expansion is supposed to completely change the game. Full revamp with lots of new assets. And I made a video breaking this down earlier in the week, and I will link that at the end of this video. So here's the communication. We're incredibly excited to bring back players to the realm of Canthia for the first time in 15 years. End of Dragons represents a realization of the entire development team's passion to Guild Wars 2 and our continued commitment to creating quality content for players old and new. Now, when I made that video, one of the only things I really criticized was the price of these expansions. So if you want to pre-order the base, it looks like it's going to be $30. The deluxe edition is $55. And then the Ultimate Collection is $80. $30, $55, and $80. That is going to be the price for this new expansion. But one thing that I really hit home on is their new mount, which is a war turtle. Yes, big old turtle, 2 people can sit on it. It's got like dual cannons. Anyways, still not probably worth the money, but very cool idea. The actual trailer for the End of Dragons is very nice. I played it in the video earlier in the week, so check it out. More to come. There's plenty more to come in this video, but first, if you're new here, welcome. Obviously, you have stumbled upon the coolest ARPG site on YouTube, so please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know anytime I drop a video. We also have a full merch store on the channel available under the store tab. Lastly, we have officially dropped memberships for the channel, 5 tiers available. It is the best way to support me and my journey on YouTube. As always, thank you all for the support. Moving over to the world of Path of Exile, which unfortunately has some bad news if you are a PlayStation customer. Listen to this. Path of Exile Expedition delayed on PlayStation due to show-stopping database issue. Check this out. This is the official statement from Grinding Gear Games. We were expecting to launch Path of Exile Expedition on console today. The good news is that the launch is going ahead on Xbox. The bad news is that we encountered a show-stopping database issue, and as a result, Path of Exile is currently down on PlayStation until we resolve this. Because of this issue, Expedition launch has been delayed on PlayStation platforms until the team can resolve the issue. They continue. We are unable to bring the Realm up on PlayStation until we're sure that the issue has been resolved. Our team is working as quickly as possible on rectifying this. However, we're unable to provide a current estimate as to when the Realm will be up on PlayStation. We hope that it will be available again later today, and we will update this post when we have a clearer timeline to provide. Yikes, that sucks, but one thing that I always appreciate is communication. It doesn't always go right. More often than not, it never goes right. So as long as you are honest about what is happening and you are letting the community know, that's all we ask for. Moving over to my favorite and #1 recommendation when it comes to ARPGs right now, Last Epoch, and they have been dropping lots of news. We're back in that cycle, which is always exciting, about their up-and-coming update 0.8.3. Now, like everything else, I made a video breaking this down in depth earlier in the week, and I will link that video at the end of this video if you want to check it out. But ultimately, this is what is happening with the Necromancer. Right now, the class in the game is really focused around temporary minions. You cast the minion, its life immediately starts going down, and then it dies. They're going to try and move away from that system and give the players more options to keep the minions alive forever, unless obviously an enemy kills them. They won't have any form of decaying life. And they were talking about the wraiths, they were talking about abomination, they're talking about different shades in the game. So they're going to be completely revamping the class. And honestly, I think this also has a lot to do with multiplayer. When you have temporary minions, you can normally make a ton of them and then they continuously die. But that really hurts performance, especially frame rates, when you are doing it. If you have 60 different, companions on the screen at a time, how can they possibly scale that with multiplayer? So they're going to be reeling that in, make the minions more powerful, but there's going to be less of them. This should launch end of August. I keep getting asked that question. 11th Hour Games has said that that is their current estimate, so we're going to have to wait and see what the Necromancer is going to be like, and I'm going to have to rebuild my favorite build, my level 100 build, Fire Necro. I know there's a lot of people excited for this next title. I hear about it all the time in my Discord. Amazon talks server instability, bug fixes in New World Beta, and the game is already having success in its closed beta. Listen to this. It's been pretty successful overall too for Amazon, as New World Beta saw over 200,000 concurrent users on Sunday. As a result, though, the server instability and more have plagued the MMO, though Lane does mention that much of it should be more stable moving forward. So, this is a closed beta. The whole point is bugs and stability and problems. They get that all ironed out during this process. So it's not like, oh, New World sucks. Like, that's not what I'm saying whatsoever. I'm just going to read you the current communication from Amazon Game Studios. Thank you for your patience with the initial instability in beta. As an update to our last communication, we created several test builds over the weekend and discovered the problem with the help of a few servers. So as of Monday morning Pacific time, we have the entire service running with that updated, much more stable code. We know there are more rare crashes that still occur, and we're working on those as well. So hopefully from a stability standpoint, New World continues to improve. But that's not all. Of course, in a closed beta as well, you are going to get bugs, but more importantly, exploits. And we don't like that. Here's the second communication. We have seen a large number of game fixes coming in, several which addressed exploits that are being used currently. We knew there would be some of these, and it's our goal to address them during the beta. We are working to fix the ones that have surfaced after launch. Our process approaching exploits will be different. They will be the highest priority items to fix, and we will be taking action against those accounts that are caught using identified exploits. You hear that? If you're caught cheating, they're coming for you. This will include rollback or removal of any gain from those exploits or benefited from utilizing them. We understand how vital it is to have a level playing field for all players within New World. Yes, that's literally all we ask for. Very smart, good communication. Take care of those cheaters. Moving over to one of my favorite talking points, Wolcen Lords of Mayhem, which has officially dropped its Arise update 1.1.4.0. And again, I already made a video breaking down all this. I will link it at the end of this video. Now, this week I have 3 Wolcen videos scheduled. Tomorrow, and I'm really looking forward to dropping this video, I will be dropping my Wolcen Is It Fixed Yet series video. So that is coming Monday morning. I have my July communication breakdown, and I have my updated build guide. I'm still fine-tuning the build guide. It is not done yet, but the goal is to get that out more towards the end of the week. So lots of Wolcen coming this week. Now with the Arise update, this is what we got. Summons revamp, new environments, new skills, new cosmetic armor, quality of life improvements, and bug fixing. So, you know, on the surface, it looks like it is a very large update. Again, I don't really want to spoil tomorrow's video, but go back and watch the video I already made on this. I've also streamed Wolcen, which was fun listening to the community and people playing. So a lot of information coming. If you haven't played it, the Arise update is now out. Don't forget to check out the video tomorrow. Last but not least, I'm going to allow, in my opinion, the most anticipated MMO coming to the West in 2021, Lost Ark, to take out this video. I have a solid 2-minute video breakdown that it looks incredible, breaking down the advanced variants of the Assassin's class for this game. And by the way, for sure, 100% Action RPG, my Discord, we will be running a guild for Lost Ark. So if you are looking for a growing community, a good community, a non-toxic community, join my Discord. We can run Lost Ark together. So again, I'm going to allow this video to take out this weekly news roundup. But first, a couple things. Again, first link in the description below is my official Twitch. First 50 subscribers will be entered into a giveaway to get a custom Action RPG signed purple hat and a copy of Last Epoch. All you have to do is click the link, hit subscribe, and if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription. So it costs you absolutely nothing, and it obviously supports the channel, so I would really appreciate it. If you haven't joined the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're now over 1,000 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together, so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is in the description. I hope you all enjoyed Weekly News Roundup 31. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.